In the past few weeks, some interesting videos have made their way to social media, showing what appears to be mosquitoes with serial numbers on their back. When the initial footage was released, those who saw it said that something about the mosquitoes looked off, saying that its appearance didn't match that of a natural-looking mosquito. Interestingly, it's not just one video that's been making the rounds. Various people have been uploading clips of mosquitoes with alleged serial numbers on them, sparking various theories to be put forward for why this is happening. This report comes just a few weeks after people allegedly found numbers on fruit, which led some to suggest that some kind of experiment was being conducted. What's interesting about these clips is that you would never know that these creatures had the serial number on them unless you inspected them up close, with one user saying that you have to peel back a small piece of skin that's covering the animal, and once you do this you're able to see the number. Oddly enough though, some couldn't get over the creature's design, saying that it's like someone described a mosquito to someone, and that something just seems off in regards to its overall design. One user said the following: "Is this what we're seeing? Are these the mosquitoes that were being released into the wild? I remember hearing about a company that was going to release hundreds of thousands of mosquitoes into the wild, and they were going to do this in order to combat various issues. But after the initial press release, I haven't heard anything else about it." End quote. The number is much higher than a few 100,000, as back in 2021, British company Oxitec revealed they released 750 million genetically modified mosquitoes in Florida. At the time, scientists who were involved said there's definitely advantages with modifying mosquitoes. For example, they're said to reduce the spread of infections, and that these new mosquitoes will mate with existing wild mosquitoes, and because their genetic makeup is different, it means that their offspring won't survive, and that while populations that are considered a pest will decrease dramatically. But others who read the story also noted that these Frankenstein creatures may pose an undetectable threat to not only humans, but also Mother Nature, saying that they may develop new unknown pathogens that could be harmful to humans. According to Oxitec's website, the company has said that when first releasing these mosquitoes in Brazil, they received positive results. The company also said that the government has signed off plans which will allow them to release these mosquitoes in Texas. Interestingly, this new species has been called OX5034, and it's led some to say that perhaps each of these mosquitoes has numbers printed on them, and this is what people are seeing when they're looking at them up close. Just recently, the company has announced that it's planning on releasing another 2 billion mosquitoes, and that they plan to do this across Florida and California. The researchers have said the idea is that these new lab-created mosquitoes have a self-limiting gene, which makes them all male. The 2 billion mosquitoes that will be released into the wild will make carrying on their genes difficult, with the researchers saying that they know it's only female mosquitoes that bite humans, because they rely on blood to produce eggs. But various websites have said that introducing a new species can have consequences, and that an already established ecosystem could suffer. Critics of the project have said we don't know the long-term side effects, and that this could open the door to other gene-altered invasive species. One user said the following: "We always find with these types of experiments that they fix one issue but then create 2 more. So they might help with one issue that they're having with mosquitoes, but then more problems are created because of it, and then we have to spend time correcting those issues. Just because these mosquitoes have helped with one specific issue, it doesn't mean that it's good for the overall health of the ecosystem. Very rarely does introducing a new species actually help out in the long term, and most of the time the newly introduced species becomes invasive and actually hurts the environment." End quote. The scientists behind the experiment said that the idea here is the modified males will produce with the wild females, and the males who are genetically modified will carry a protein that will stop the female offspring before they reach a mature age. Oxitec, which is the company behind the study, has said that it's reaching out to state regulators in the hopes that they can run more of these programs and release billions more of these mosquitoes into the wild. Oxitec has been vocal about this program and have said that these mosquitoes will not have any impact on the environment and that their lab-created genes will not spread throughout the area. They've said that their tech will stop genes from entering the ecosystem. Oxitec also pointed out that these genetically modified mosquitoes are safe and that people shouldn't worry, noting that their studies have shown that they only target their own species. Another user said this: "I just don't understand how a project like this can say that nothing will come from it, especially if it's the first of its kind. How can they say that nothing will be affected when it's never been run before? Maybe the short-term side effects are minimal, but what happens when something goes wrong and you already have millions of these things flying around? How do you get them back? I want to think this is a good idea and that they're trying to combat an ongoing issue, but I don't think that playing God is a good idea." So what do you guys make of this experiment? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.